Andy, are you okay?
Oh, I'm fine. It's just that life is pointless and nothing matters, and I'm always tired.
Welcome to War Mode.
I like life, man.
You do, really?
Oh my God, people complain about it. First of all, you're lucky enough to be alive when you think about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show.
It's all over, man! All over! Enjoy!
And let's have fun. Let's have the time of our lives.
And I'm telling you right now, we're gonna do it God's way! We're gonna do it God's way!
In my dreams, I'm beautiful.
Absolutely hard and shredded.
That's how I roll. I have one speed, I have one gear. Go.
Just breathe with me. Just breathe.
Time to get up, big back. Get your big back ass up. Get up. Get up.
When you say nigga, a lot of people are saying that's gotta be racist. There's no way. It's like you're saying it with a long R. You said, I will find you, nigga, yeah, you lost me with that one, family. I was fucking with
When this whole thing ends, guys, don't forget about me. Okay?
It feels so good to be alive. Sometimes I forget.
You wake up tomorrow! Yeah! Tomorrow! Yeah!
Oh, we're so sorry to hear about your brother that passed away. He gets 5 big booms. Boom! 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 Boom!
Fucking crazy shit. Remember I was talking to you last week about the fog and how it was a way to battle against direct energy weapons?
No, you didn't tell me that.
When we were...
You told me that the fog has something that's making me sick.
It could, but there was another thing when we were talking about the... I don't know where the fuck it was. It was something... It was like some paper on direct energy weapons or something, but fog is a tool used to defend yourself against direct energy weapons.
What's up, dude. Yeah.
So they can't come in.
Did you see the Biden clip where he got hot mic'd on that? And it's like, looks like it's on the State of the Union floor or the Congress floor.
No.
All right, so Biden's talking. Try to find this video. Biden is looking at you. You don't have to do it right now. I'm saying, like, Biden's looking at you, right?
Yeah.
Like the viewer. But he's talking to some dude who's like right here. And then somebody was like kind of videotaping him, right?
Yeah.
Maybe like an independent journalist. Who knows? But he's sitting there and he's saying, like, did you see that thing with the blue roofs? And he's talking about the color blue.
Holy shit.
It's kind of like a hot mic.
Trump tweeted out his Jimmy Carter funeral lip reading thing.
Oh, that's great.
Did you see it?
I only saw like clips of the funeral. I didn't watch the whole thing.
Oh yeah, he's talking.
I just like love these funerals are great because it's like
they all get together.
They all get together and they all like kind of do something. They could just sit still and be like, we're always getting clipped
knowing
up.
You're on video.
Yeah, like we're always getting clipped up. Just relax.
Yeah.
And like they can't help themselves. Like George Bush doing that like little fucking ball tap was great.
That was insane. But he's talking to Obama's talking to Trump and just like, dude, the shitting on Kamala Harris.
Yeah.
And like Trump retweeted this whole thing where it's like, yeah, she's horrendous. Like, you're 2-time president. Let's go golfing sometime and talk, which freaks me the fuck out.
Did you ever see that clip of W getting really pissed off at Ye?
Kanye?
Yeah, for that shit where he said
George
Bush doesn't care about black people.
Yeah.
That was great.
That was an insane time. I was in like 6th grade when that shit went down.
Oh wow.
Fucking him and Mike Myers for some odd reason. Nothing ever had with Mike Myers after that.
No, like, what do you mean?
Like I don't like after that. I don't really.
Shrek, bro.
He had Shrek. Shrek was after that.
I mean, dude, Shrek's still going.
Oh yeah, I guess so. But like I'm just saying, like that was just a fucking crazy thing.
He just did that Pentaveret show on Netflix. He got a Netflix show.
Yeah, I forgot you were fucking telling me about that. Yeah, but the fire shit's just.
I personally, I mean, on par with your idea that Antarctica is where all the fresh water.
9% of the global freshwater.
But I mean, it's for reserves. Like that's what they might be heading to bunkers. You just read Behold a Pale Horse, Breakaway Civilization. So obviously, like you're on the level. You're heading into
my nose is over the fence, dude. I'm not on the level yet.
You're heading into Mystery Babylon. The old religions, dude. They're getting ready for another life without us.
Yeah,
they want depopulation. Overpopulation. The Club of Rome is not with us living, right?
No.
So on par with
they need you a little though.
Yeah, I know. They need me to exist. They don't need me to exist. I'm on the way out. Yeah, no.
They need like OnlyFans models, sex slaves, weak men.
I think that I think you're absolutely right, and mark it down in the books. Bill says Antarctica is the future stronghold of water for whenever the shit hits the fan.
If you're hitting me with the grab and Eric Prince is doing all this stuff, taking up water, it's like, dude, that's all the fresh water frozen, dude.
It's just sitting there.
Not going to get contaminated.
It's actually like kind of like if you built the simulation, it would just be a safe spot for it. It's really hard to get to. There it is for the next time we play the game.
Even if there's a little fuck up.
But right
now, just shave off the top and you got clean water right underneath of it.
Like a snow cone.
It's a genius idea.
So in the same aspect,
I must have tapped into Christ consciousness. I'm sorry.
The same level idea. I'm not trying to I'm not one upping you. I think your idea is better.
Dude, this is a symposium. This is a water symposium.
Dude, I have this is a lower tier idea. I think that the fires in LA, it's part of a war and it's actually an attack.
Yes.
It was a planned attack.
This is what I'm talking about. The crazy fog was happening all over the country.
I think that they sent in people to aggravate the fire, let's say.
Yeah.
It's literally a land clearing. It's a culling. It's a culling of Hollywood.
From who, though?
Could be
You're going to just go globalist?
Could be globalist. We could just say globalist.
Bilderbergs, the Jason Group, the Jason Society.
I mean, it could be China. Who knows? It could be anybody. It's somebody that's related to the cartels. It's somebody that is close with the cartels.
You think?
Yeah, dude, because there's gangs there that want to protect their cribs.
True, yeah.
It's like the wealthiest area of above board money and below board money. You know what I mean?
True. It's the pallet it was like 135 billion I think was destroyed.
Yeah, and you're showing me
fucking crazy, bro.
You're showing me this thing of these Resnick freaks, and
those houses have to have sprinklers, I think.
Dude, in China, they have sprinklers that go over entire towns. Why don't we have that?
I saw that. Dude. I was just saying, this fucking video. I think it was Japan. Have some respect.
Whatever.
Destroy all fucking
Why
houses.
don't we do this? But yeah, these Resnick people make zero sense. So this guy, you're telling me you own the Franklin Mint. You should drive by it every day.
I used to get toys from it. We would do the trash truck. We had the route in the 90s for Franklin Mint. Bro, my dad would come home with a pickup truck bed of model cars.
There you go.
My cousin just had them on his fucking dresser for no reason. GTOs, you name it.
Yeah, so this guy, I'm supposed to believe that this dude, I think he's they call him psionims.
What?
They're not really in the Mossad, but they'll carry out the wishes of that intelligence agency.
Sure, yeah.
And
it's like China.
They're here in America, yeah.
Doing global business.
You just got to look at it as like a foreign state. This is what fucking Bobby Kennedy wanted.
Yeah,
but,
yeah, pretty much. Dead.
You take a look at it, and it's like they're going up against Iran. You can grow whatever you want with water.
Yeah, you can.
Why the fuck are you... What? My dad, I grew up playing paper football with my dad, where he would just sit with a bag of red pistachio, the good red pistachios.
Not the green ones.
The good red, covered in red powders pistachios, bro. Those are
I thought
now.
they were just that's the last thing in the cabinet. I remember seeing just dusty bags of fucking pistachios. Fuck them, dude.
Yeah, so they don't make any sense. The Resnick people, the dude had a fucking janitor thing.
Yeah, well, the thing
and he
is,
goes into security
janitor and then American security system. Some it just sounds bad. It sounds bad as shit. And fucking, if you look at this tweet superimposing me, maybe he's Jewish.
Yeah, but all right? That's all right.
I did it in early life, and the tweet above me shows that Resnick's a Jew.
If I sit there and just ignore that, I just go, all right, man. I mean, you don't have to actually get your hands dirty to be a farmer.
Yeah, maybe people are smarter than us.
You can just buy the land and be way smarter and cooler than us. But he does nothing on paper from 1970 to 1979 that you can look up.
A come up.
I'm just saying.
I would talk to everyone I know, my exact come up, if I was that dude.
Yeah, literally, dude. So he has a janitor company in UCLA or something. He's waxing floors.
UC Davis.
I used to clean office buildings, dude. Mm-hmm. You don't come up this hard on this stuff, dude. This doesn't make any sense. Then he marries this chick.
Yes.
She's grows up in Hollywood, right?
Dad makes the blob.
That makes a lot. We don't have to get into that.
She's a child actress.
Whatever. Dude, these are side notes, side quests to the fact that she printed the Pentagon Papers.
What?
Yeah. So, do you remember when I was telling you about Danny Ellsberg and the Panama Papers?
Yeah.
She was dating a dude that was working for the Rand Corporation. First of all, if you're working for the Rand Corporation, if you're working for an American think tank, and you all of a sudden get a Hollywood child actress girlfriend, maybe, dude, she's a spy.
Yeah, true.
You know, maybe. And just think about
it's like the random chicks that get up with Timothy Leary.
So
it's
then,
like, oh, yeah, I don't know. Just me and Leary hung out.
So then he's telling her, like, oh, man, Danny's got something. We need to print out. We need a Xerox machine. And then they go to her fucking work, and they print out the Pentagon Papers like she did it.
Oh, my God. I did not. Where'd you see this?
Wikipedia, bro.
Superimposed over me. It's Wikipedia. Turns out this woman's Jewish.
Wikipedia. Friends with Danny Ellsberg.
That's fucking crazy.
So, I mean, I'm just saying, like, what are the odds? Like, sometimes you get these people that are in the world, like, they, like, gulp through life where you're sitting there going, how many places is one motherfucker?
I know.
You know what I mean? Like,
I've been scratching my balls with a broken leg for 4 weeks, dude.
Oh, dude, you don't have to tell me. I've been sick for, like, I counted it was 20 days. I feel like I lost my life. I've made promise.
I would have do an early life on you at this point with this many sicknesses.
That hurt. That really hurt.
Don't throw the ball so fast and so close to the plate. It fogs my grasses and I have asthma. You might just have asthma.
That really hurts. New year, new me. I don't have to hear it. I try so hard for you. I tried, and this is how you treat me.
You were obsessed with nasal sprays for a little bit.
No, I wasn't. I tried it one time.
These are great. I can finally breathe again.
Oh, man, I hope you...
Just as a joke.
I hope you get it.
I got it a little bit, dude, and then I broke my leg, dude. It could be worse. Actually, not really. I'd rather break my leg than have a fucking stuffy nose.
I was sick, dude. I was probably hit by a runoff bioweapon.
True. You got the bird flu coming out.
You literally broke a bone skateboarding, dude.
That's extreme. That's cool. Dust got you, bro. You got fucked up by dust. I was skating.
What the fuck was I watching?
Tony Hawk and shit.
It was like radioactive dust. I can't remember.
I was probably talking to you about that.
I can't remember what it was.
There's bionic dust. It's some like 5G stuff.
Yeah.
But their one come up, allegedly, was the Teleflora.
Whatever. I mean, dude, their shit makes no sense, and they steal all this goddamn water.
Yeah.
And it's kind of fucking nuts.
Isn't it crazy how close it is to Chinatown?
I mean, that's why they made Chinatown.
It's like
it was going on back then.
A secret meeting in '94, and then these guys somehow get all the water, and then just fuck people up with it. Yeah. They just started scooping it and stuff, though.
What?
They got like planes and stuff that are scooping the waters and like putting it out and stuff. But
are they putting the fire out now?
Supposedly. I mean, I have no idea. This is just what I see on the internet. But I think your theory's right, that it was some sort of...
I think it's a war, man.
Dude, you got to remember, like, those Resnick people were real tied in with Feinstein. And Feinstein had that fucking bodyguard or driver or whatever that was Chinese as fuck.
Yeah, man.
And it's super close. Yeah, Eric Swalwell as well with, what's that chick's name?
Fen.
Fen, yeah. I'm 100% on board. I think the Getty stuff and all the tunnels is fun to look into.
Yeah, you're not really with me on that, but that's fine.
I'm with it 100%.
I think LA is full of tunnels.
Yeah.
There's a tunnel from Jack Nicholson's house to the Playboy Mansion. Allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah. And then the Getty lit on fire, which is fucking crazy. Also, where was that Rothschild that got his house burned down?
I can't remember.
Yeah, a lot of weird shit.
That was not related to this, though.
Wasn't related, but just a lot of weird fire shit going on. And like the shit with the covering up the tunnels and stuff, it would be pretty easy just to light that place up and be like, dude, Trump's getting in office. Allegedly, he's going to wrap up the pedophiles. Probably not. I just looked at like a timeline of what he's done so far before getting in office. I'm like, damn. It's 2030 is probably going to be a lockdown. A global
this is what you're predicting?
That's what I'm thinking again. Yeah, that seems like what's going to happen.
Yeah, I don't know. I started watching when I saw that thing with the Pentagon Papers. It's just like one of those things where you just go, it's all a show.
Yeah,
you're watching a scripted film.
Fuck me.
Like when I was reading that book about Lee Harvey Oswald, it's like this dude from the gate, from high school, he was wrapped up in this thing.
This fucked me up so bad.
I know. This is a crazy thing where Lee Harvey Oswald was going out with a chick. She was actually married, but he was like a trained intelligence agent. By the time he was a young man.
Yeah.
And he gets his mom's he's connected to the mob through this dude Carlos Marcello.
Yeah.
His mom is friends with him. He's going out with this girl who gets recruited to be in a like a cancer study to make a bioweapon to kill Castro.
Yeah.
And then he ends up, and this is all going on. This is
a real story.
This is a true story. This is all going on under the Eisenhower presidency.
Eisenhower, a lot of weird shit went on, dude.
Right? So, like, Eisenhower's president, and during this whole thing, fucking Lee Harvey Oswald ends up, so he's boys with this guy. He knows this guy Oshner, who's like a Fauci of his day.
Yeah.
He ends up in Russia, and he denounces his U.S. citizenship.
So that whole thing with Lee Harvey Oswald going to Russia is a real thing, like, or that
Dude,
that wasn't just like weird disinfo.
No, he went there. He denounced his fucking. He wanted to revoke his U.S. citizenship. He also spent time in fucking Mexico. They sheep dipped him. He went on radio programs. He used to like hand out communist propaganda,
Like your boy from Ukraine.
Yeah, so he was like doing all the kind of shit that the CIA wants you to do when you're this kind of an asset. He ends up in Russia. He like marries a chick, or he knocks a girl up, something like that. But anyway, Eisenhower's president. Boom.
Reminds me of Michael Corleone, honestly.
Yeah, boom. Kennedy's president. He's fucked. He's stuck in Russia.
Yeah.
So this book, I mean, just skip to the last 10 pages of it. It's pretty cool. There's a lot of cool stuff in it, but
that's the only page. The only thing that is going to stick is 10 pages from that book.
So basically, the theory that this guy's proposing is Lee Harvey Oswald had to get back. They needed him back in America.
Yeah.
And like
put a lot of money into the boy.
Angleton was fucking watching this dude in the 50s. Like, so he
hate him.
I think he was tapped as a little kid because his mom was connected to the mob.
That's the thing that's freaking me out with like the Resnicks and all this stuff. It's like, it seems like some incestuous thing because these people are like child stars.
If you keep popping up in all these scenarios, dude, you're kind of part of the game.
You're Forrest Gump.
You're part of the game. You know?
Yeah.
I don't even want to get into that again right now.
What?
Who made Gump and the Tishes, dude? The Tishes sent me down a goddamn rabbit hole. But what I'm trying to say with it, let me
finish this thought,
dude. I will get to that.
We won't even weave, dude. We'll just barrel through.
Pow. Yeah. So he's stuck in fucking Russia, and this guy's saying that in order for so Bobby Kennedy was the attorney general. He was really young, and he was like, "I'm going to take down the mob," and he openly said, "I'm going to take down the mob."
Famous last words.
Using mob tactics.
Yeah.
Right. This guy's saying this. This is just this guy's theory. His name's Edward Haslam. He goes, Lee Harvey Oswald's an asset. He's friends with his mom's friends, and he's connected and he's trusted by the guy that he wants to take down in New Orleans.
Yeah.
So he wants to take down Marcello. Here's a guy that can get on the inside with Marcello. Right now he's in Russia.
Got to get him in there.
This guy's saying Bobby Kennedy might have pushed the paperwork through, got Lee Harvey Oswald back in America, sent Lee Harvey Oswald on a spy mission to Carlos Marcello.
Yeah. Down in Louisiana.
This is down in Garrison's fucking stronghold, where he ends up eventually going after Clay Shaw and all these guys. Like, this is the stuff that's in the movie JFK.
Yeah.
This is outside the Meyer Lansky world of JFK.
Right.
So it's like, here's this mobster, Carlos Marcello. Lee Harvey Oswald comes back. Carlos is very sus. How'd you get back into America?
From Russia.
So he starts thinking, oh, are you working for Bobby Kennedy? Then when they're plotting to kill JFK, they need a fucking patsy.
Yes.
Carlos Marcello, he's doing strip clubs and stuff down in New Orleans. His boy is doing strip clubs in Houston. His name's Jack Rubenstein.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Lee Harvey Oswald comes back to America, and he's going to be all buddy-buddy, and he's going out with a girl that's wrapped up with this Dr. Oshner, who's doing this Cuban Castro stuff. And
trying to kill him with this bioweapon.
And the mob was in on this, because the mob was like, we got to kill Castro and get our casinos back.
Yeah.
Godfather 2.
Godfather 2, yes. Not to be confused with 3.
Carlos Marcello's like, fuck this. How the fuck did this dude get back? Then it's like, dude, we got to take out Kennedy. This guy's not playing ball. He's talking about peace with Russia and all this shit. So then they kill Kennedy, and they say it's Lee Harvey Oswald. Bobby Kennedy can't say shit. He's literally...
End of season 1.
He's like this.
Pumped off face.
And
that is literally a movie.
Then dude, they should make a movie.
This is the best movie ever.
Oh, I know. Oswald was a kid, and he gets wrapped up in there was this gay dude, David Ferry.
Always is,
and
bro.
He hit on him, and Oswald fought him, and Ferry knocked his tooth out. And he's like a high school kid wrapped up in a weird scheme to create a bioweapon and the mob. And then as he gets into his 20s, he's
in Russia,
Mexico, Russia, communist stuff on the radio. Like he was on the radio. He was on a radio program that Ochsner actually paid for to go promote this like communist kind of this anti-Castro type.
What the fuck?
This like Castro type fucking psyop that was going on. This doctor, the medical industry. Basically, the point of the story is the military-industrial complex is not just the only problem. Eisenhower's final speech when he says the technocrats, he doesn't say anything about medicine.
Yes,
but that's in there because they were like the scientists.
Yeah.
The scientific elite is the medical, and the medical was going on. So like Ochsner was like a Fauci of his day and was like, "Oh shit, I've met that kid." Like when Lee Harvey Oswald killed Kennedy, this doctor must have been like, "Holy shit, I met that kid."
Yeah.
If this guy's theory is true, and it's like, "Oh shit, fucking Bobby Kennedy's like." What the fuck am I going to do? Then he chilled for like...
His ass is in the jackpot.
Oh, yeah. Then he chilled for like 4 years and was like, I'm not going to get into it. And then he was like, fuck it, I'm going to find out who did this.
And then he immediately gets popped.
He got popped a week later.
By
he never should have said anything. You got to stay quiet, man.
I mean, dude, if they put a trick like that on me, I would just... All my days would just be out in the woods. Be like, I lost that game. I'm not playing this shit anymore.
I mean, Bill Cooper says that the driver shot Kennedy. There's a clip of it. You can see it. They killed Bill Cooper. They killed him.
I mean, that dude is so over the target. It's not even funny. Can I play a clip?
Yeah. Please.
I don't know where this clip's going to go.
I'm so pumped you read Behold a Pale Horse.
There's two of them, so I don't know which one's going to make sense.
Take that hard copy home, dude. Look at the charts.
The fact that such a population control was even contemplated confirmed the worst fears of those who had participated in the 1957 study. War was put on the back burner to simmer, but may become a reality.
This is after World War II.
In the meantime, something else had to be done that would absolve the decision makers of guilt and place the blame on those who did not lead clean lives. Something that could be blamed upon Mother Nature. What was needed was the bubonic plague or some other horrible but natural disease. The answer came from Rome. Several top-secret recommendations were made by Dr. Aurelio Pacelli of the Club of Rome. He advocated that a plague be introduced that would have the same effect as the famous Black Death of history. The chief recommendation was to develop a microbe which would attack the autoimmune system and thus render the development of a vaccine impossible. The orders were given to develop the microbe and to develop a prophylactic and a cure. The microbe would be used against the general population and would be introduced by vaccine. The prophylactic was to be used by the ruling elite. The cure will be administered to the survivors when it is decided that enough people have died. The cure will be announced as newly developed when in fact it has existed from the beginning.
Oh, that's good.
This plan is a part of Global 2000.
Global 2000, bro.
Funding was obtained
from
the
you
United
fucking
States
whore. Hold on.
90 passed in where
bitch.
$10 million.
No idea. Caught it. Caught it. Yeah, that is in 1990, dude.
That's when the year that came out?
1990.
That's great.
That is fucking insane. Word for word, COVID.
I mean, did he have a Palantir? Who knows?
I mean, dude, he was tapped into some shit, but he was talking a lot about Eisenhower, and Eisenhower was up to no good with the aliens. Don't know if it's fucking true or not.
What do you mean?
Supposedly when Eisenhower...
there was, allegedly...
There was a fuck ton of shit going on in Roswell.
The White House. They were over the White House.
Yeah, well, there was a lot of shit going on in Roswell. There was a lot of shit going on with...
I think in 54, they're over... At one time, in 54, they were over the Vatican and the White House at the same time.
I mean, I would...
In the same year.
I literally...
The Vatican's fucked up. I watched a video where it was actually the... It's just the Roman Empire never ended. It's pretty sweet.
Makes complete sense. And you're just like, oh, we're priests that don't fuck anything.
I'm still waiting to that theory I was telling you about the other day.
What?
the thing with the black nobility and the thing with these people that are walking around with ancient, old religion knowledge, at some point, the Goths come down on, they sack Rome.
Yes.
And they just tell the wee emperor, who's a boy at the time, go on, son.
Yeah.
And that lineage still goes.
Yeah.
I mean, the Habsburg line ended. They ran out of guys.
Well, the Habsburg line continued on, and one of the Habsburg descendants started the Bilderberg group.
Oh, okay.
He's the Prince of Denmark. He is a Habsburg relative.
Well, the Danes, they're the last royals.
Are they really?
Yeah. And they're holding on.
To take that shit from them.
And come and take it.
Honestly, God, you're right about that stuff.
Yeah.
It's like we had it.
Many times. Many such cases.
We were just being fucking cool.
We're being so cool. We have a spaceport up there now called Thule.
Are you serious?
The Thule Air Force Base. I think it's called something else now, but we had the Thule Air Force Base for years.
Greenland would be so chill.
It's the land of nuke, dude.
No one bothers you up there. The weather's perfect.
The weather's perfect, and there's chubby chubbies.
Dude, that fucking map I was showing you.
The Inuit face is attractive to me. Not gonna lie.
It's a working face.
Exactly.
It's not a one of decadence.
I like sturdy women.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it doesn't get much more sturdier or healthier than Inuit.
Yeah, like
you just got to be able to champ whale blubber, which I don't know, bro.
You have to be really hungry. Yeah. I don't really know about.
You'll get hard and shredded though. You start crushing whale blubber, bro.
Yeah, I don't know about the whole Club of Rome 1973 map of
New World Order. Yeah,
the 10 zones or whatever.
Yeah,
but I do believe in the icebreaker the Arctic routes that are opening up.
Yeah,
because I think that's what's really going on is that Russia is gripping up as much farmland as it can, and it's gonna send it up all north, and everything's just gonna be north. We're just gonna be like. It's going to be like basketball. Like
it's going to be how the pyramids were made.
Passing shit back and forth. We're going to open up this sea trade lane, and it's just going to be...
White people.
Yeah, and it's just going to... Canada's just going to be like, whatever, I guess we're America.
Yeah.
And they try to put up a fight or whatever, but it's like, it's not even about being part of a state. It's just an extra cool thing you guys could do.
We'll have like a fucking cool personality like Puerto Ricans.
I mean, I get it. I understand the fear of the global world government. It's Hunger Games and all that stuff, but at the same time... I mean, what do you want? Canada's still part of England?
Our squad.
Yeah, I mean,
our squad, home team.
Literally connected to us, dude.
Home team.
You're about to be surrounded by us.
Yeah, I got fucking freaked out when I was listening to this because it keeps talking about how like there's too many humans. So like, the baby boomers happened, they fucked up because they were doing one thing. And he was saying like, you can sit there all day long and think you're Myron Gaines and you're the real Jew-pilled guy. And it's like, oh, it's Israel and stuff like that. It's like, it's not one group. There's a whole group, and they're all together, and they're constantly pulling in different directions for their own interest.
Yeah, I mean,
Israel's literally.
It's not to say
Renfields, bro.
It's not to say that it's not a problem.
They move distastefully.
Yeah.
I would say that. Yeah, definitely. They are fucking. Yeah. You can't bomb a camp in Gaza a few weeks ago and kill 2,000 people.
Remember when I was telling you, I was like, I got to try to find this documentary, and I saw a clip of it, and it was like Roger Waters. Remember?
Yeah.
I found it. It was actually from the last time they bombed Gaza in 2014.
Oh.
It's fucked up. It's old. I already saw it.
Yeah, before the people who love fucking humanity cared at all. What were they doing in 2014?
The most moral army. Like, I watched that. So Ronan Farrow's sweet little ass goes over to Tel Aviv.
I've never seen him.
He goes, you never saw Ronan Farrow?
No.
Google his ass right now, dude. You'll shit yourself. He's working for like CNN or like HBO or somebody like that. So he's going to go figure out NSO. NSO is like the modern day heirs. Yeah,
does he have lip injections, bro?
Yes, dude.
Nice.
He's got like a bizarre setup.
Daddy like.
He's supposed to be Woody Allen's son, but he looks like a young Frank Sinatra who was.
Oh, he's that dude.
He was going out with,
Yeah.
Mia Farrow. Mia Farrow's son, Ronan, goes over to Israel, and he's going to get to the bottom of this. And they've been using Pegasus. They've been using the back doors.
Naughty.
They hit all the modern day promise software.
That's how they did 9/11.
Danny Casolero, all that kind of shit. The shit that really freaks me the fuck out.
Remote control jet into a building. Very easy. Obviously, people from the Taliban can't do it.
Yeah, but he goes and does a deep dive. And basically the deal is that they admit to doing it, that they use this Pegasus software on civilians.
Probably.
Right? And they charge more to the bad nations, so that's a good thing.
I mean,
you know,
you want to piss off minorities.
It's 10 million if you're Spain, but it's 250 if you're the UAE.
Obviously,
you know. So I mean, but
they'll sell it. The best is in that fucking documentary where they found the Nazi, and they're like, "Who in Israel would represent him?" And the fucking dude rolls up in a Porsche. Yeah, rolls up in a fucking German Porsche. Like, I'll do it.
That's a great one. But they also say if we don't do it, someone worse will. That's their classic
fucking
line.
Crazy, dude. It's like, I'm going to start selling crack because, dude, I'm morally superior than most crack dealers.
Yeah, it's that NSO thing was fucking...
What were we
no holds barred, but Eric Prince is using it on journalists. So they use it on journalists to like really snuff shit out. So before anything, this is why I don't believe any of these internet... Dude, the internet bothers me because I just got sick for 20 days, couldn't leave the house.
Yeah.
I was fucked up, I was weak. Snot every left, right, center.
Childlike.
Fucked up. Some days, hey man, wasn't feeling that good. But fucking, I sit there and I get bored.
Oh, it's crazy.
And before the TikTok ban, man, you know I'm going ham.
You're the ultimate saver, stacking up your petabytes.
I'm not going to be able to make any more interest.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So there's these things that people say, and I mean, I was actually hoping that you could help me out with this because, you know, I like the lingo.
You ain't hip.
Yeah, I'm not a hip guy.
Sure.
Who comes up with stuff like where it's like, I was today years old when I figured out.
That's a little old.
Okay, and then not on my.
I did a thing might be my all-time least favorite.
Not on my bingo card. I don't understand this because that's not how bingo works. But
hey, dude, it's a dumb cunt language.
Then there's so I did a thing today.
It's when women are violently single. This is what they start posting.
Not on my bingo cards bothering me because.
All of it should bother you.
I can visualize a bingo card, and you can see all the stuff that's on your card.
And it's not on their card. This wasn't on their bingo card, so it's a surprise.
Oh, now I get it. Okay.
But if you follow that logic, if it wasn't on the bingo card, why the fuck do you care about it? Because you're trying to get fucking bingo.
Exactly, because I'm confused about that, because that's not how... So I am right to be confused.
You are.
Yeah, all right.
But they've made... Like, dude, it is...
Well, please don't use this dark speech of Mordor anymore. I will not utter it here.
Dude, my nieces and her friends, like when I bring the Pomeranians over, they'll go, "Why do I love this dog?"
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. You can enlighten me on as to why you like the Pomeranians.
Yeah, the internet's... I'm going to be glad to be able to leave the house again because I need to go.
They're talking like fucking...
I feel trapped here. My life is... I'm in a prison.
Dude, I'm
in a penal colony.
I think my niece might be like 11 or 12, is talking like a black woman. She lives near mushroom farms.
I know, yeah. She's out in the woods.
It's like, we're besties. Like, dude, what the fuck is, like, it's gonna, like, there's some, like, us millennials will hear this stuff and laugh and, like, say some lingo because it makes me laugh.
Yeah, yeah.
This is just how they talk, and they're dead fucking serious.
Oh, no, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's, like, dead serious stuff.
There's a thing called serving cunt.
Oh, yeah, I don't understand that one either.
I don't either. But it's...
Well, I just see people say serving.
Yes.
Yeah, so, I mean, I know what they mean, though.
That's the other thing my niece hit me with. It's giving. And I literally I was driving in the car, and it was literally like American History X. I turned around, I was like, you don't say that.
All right, don't bring up that movie. That movie bothers me because it's fuck. All right, man. So.
It is what it is.
This family, if it was any other family, if there was a group of Italians running New York.
Yeah.
If they owned the Giants and ran the police commissioner, I don't even have to finish about the rest of the accolades of the family.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that'd be enough.
Yes.
But it's like these Tishes, man. And they used to own CBS.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So this dude is the vice president of the Giants. He ended up...
What middle class family did he come from?
Exactly. He made Forrest Gump, which was definitely on some level some kind of a psyop.
Some mind control, yeah.
Can't put my finger on it, but definitely...
His house didn't burn down.
Kind of gave... It kind of gave, like, history up to America up to this time for people my age. It was like, oh, yeah, that's what happened.
Like the song "We Didn't Start the Fire."
You watch Forrest Gump, and it has the soundtrack of all the classic
rock. Would have got
rock.
me, dude.
And you just, well, I mean, I was 12, so I watched it and was like, "That's fucking crazy." I didn't even know what the Vietnam War was, dude.
Yeah, I would have that would have been history in my head. All that other stuff, the history class is just a fucking blur to me.
So that's a movie that he produced, and then the next movie he produced was American History X, where if you think these things, I guess you're a fucking Nazi, and. I don't know.
Crossover thoughts.
There's a lot of stuff that Ed Norton's saying where I just go, bro, I've said this shit about George Floyd.
Yeah.
And I got to sit there and watch this.
It's like,
and I mean, yeah, dude, I'm not going to beat my sister up. But am I thinking all these things? Definitely.
Yeah, that is. I don't know. They got you fired up.
That's the same thing where you like it was so it's all black and white, super dramatic. He freaks out at the kitchen table, and then they're walking out. Like this Jewish dude's walking out to his car, and then there's an American flag, and it's like they hate the American. They freak the fuck out about the American flag, and like white Christian males are like the biggest domestic terrorist threat. It's like, are they?
Yeah, it's
to
crazy.
Who?
I mean,
and it freaks me the fuck out because here's these families doing all this shit. Like New York's goddamn, it's Escape from New York right now.
They try to say it's not.
What?
They're like, it's not that bad.
It's not that bad.
They're literally like, there's
a lady lit on fire, Bill.
All I'm telling you is they're saying these are a few such cases. There's not many such cases. Although you told me you were there and it's fucking freaky down there.
It's freaky all the time in the subway.
And like, dude,
it's never recovered from COVID.
Not to be like a fucking full-blown nationalist or anything, but like going through Hell's Kitchen and stuff and all the Uber drivers, like those dudes are just coming over on planes with zero paperwork.
Yeah, they're just it's Ellis Island all over.
It's fucking nuts. Yeah. And they're like, you
want a wall.
It's not going to happen. You know that. That came and went, dude. Biden sold all that steel and no one said shit about it.
Sold the steel to what?
He sold the wall steel for pennies.
What are you talking about? Did they take it down?
No. There was like
leftover.
There is not leftovers. Like what was going to be built.
It's going to be built,
and it went in government auction.
Biden's doing some shit, dude. At the end,
imagine if you could buy some, dude. Put it out front of your house.
That'd be so sick, dude.
Like a 60-foot wall.
It would look like the Wall of Mordor.
That would be fucking awesome, honestly. If you did it, that'd pump me up. Holy shit, dude. Yeah, I don't think any of the wall stuff's getting built, but your boy. The NSO stuff and like the way they are tracking like Eric Prince and all those dudes, Coop Man talks about it in 1990.
Yep.
And the thing that freaks me the fuck out.
It's like more things change, the more they stay the same.
Yeah, dude. If you think about it like that, fucking Bill Cooper's sitting there talking like, do people think he got killed for deep underground military base talk?
Well, the Clintons came out and said that he was the most dangerous man on the radio. And
imagine.
Arizona cops came and got him, I think. I think the Arizona's shady as fuck, bro.
It's the shadiest place in the world. There was so much shit in 2020 with Trump and the election in Arizona, Maricopa County, like all that shit.
I don't know what county. I'll look it up right now.
Is trafficking, all crazy stuff. Like there's rat lines, DynCorp, all that shit's going on down there.
Hold on, let me type this. Milton William.
Say it right.
I'll get there.
The thing that was fucking crazy to me though is you told me that RFK Jr. said he was in a dump and he saw.
No, he says that at some point, I can't remember what the emergency was, but he was taken underground and there was like a whole fucking another city down there.
Dude, Bill Cooper talks about this.
Like burger joints and everything.
Dude, it has fucking whole families. Like it's a whole thing with.
Wow, this Wikipedia is just I love how you can't find 10 years of Stuart Resnick's life.
Yes.
But Bill Cooper is described whatever. I'm not even going to say.
Quack. It's a term quack used by any chance.
They try to put a militia thing on him.
He started a militia?
Yeah, they tried to say that he was like, here you go, dude. He was personally targeted by Bill Clinton and the IRS. So he famously is like, I think he's famously like the dude that was like, there is no law that says you have to pay taxes.
Oh, that was a clip that just happened. This chick from the Federal Reserve was talking. And it was like, every year you voluntarily pay us taxes.
No, he is in Apache County.
Okay. Either way, place is fucking crazy down there.
But the sheriffs come and they fucking shot him. They let his body lay out for 15 hours, dude. And
dude, I would put that on the fucking Clinton body count.
I will.
No one has that on the Clinton body count.
Hey, man. And you know what's weird is like when Hillary came around, she said Alex was the most dangerous. Yeah. They hate these kind of guys. But like Bill Cooper, he's just talking. Let him talk, dude. Let him rip.
I know
he's talking about ancient religions. I mean, you get into Mystery Babylon, dude. Wait till you get into the Egyptian shit with Nut and her kids.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. I've gotten into that before. Fucking the thing that freaked me out with the deep underground military bases is like in the 70s, they had 100,000 people that they were tracking. And the two things that were down there were like the executive branch of the government, there was a president, and like that's some shit Ike says where it's like reptilian overlord.
Phil Schneider.
Yeah, like there is a president and
he's dead too.
It's just sitting there waiting just in case something were to happen, like some fucking.
It's all part of the. So Bill Cooper was a big guy in like Majestic 12.
Yes,
and this is all part of the.
Majestic 12 is nice.
Yeah,
dude.
this is all part.
I think Eisenhower might have been a part of it, or was during his time.
Yeah, this is all part of the COG.
Yeah,
continuation of government.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. This is spooky shit.
Oh, dude. I was listening to it and just like fucking writing shit down. But once they started saying like the only people down there were like that, and then the Federal Reserve and fucking the post office.
Yeah.
Hey, how the fuck am I supposed to send something to a deep underground military base?
Hey, Steve Tisch was the U.S. Post General Master.
Yeah, they're
Postmaster General.
Yeah, Postmaster General. Master General Post. Many such cases. But when I was reading that, I was getting like legit freaked out. And then that's the thing with the Sean Ryan podcast, where like out of nowhere, they're talking about that Cybertruck guy, right? And they're like, oh, this is fucking crazy. And then what do they call him?
I think that dude I think currently right now, my theory on that is that dude not even voiced a skull, but just got orders.
You got a vibe.
He got orders to carry that out.
Probably.
Now, I don't know if someone was being held hostage or whatever, but I think that was the situation.
If it was him.
What do you mean?
Like if that was his body.
Sure. But I'm just saying whoever drove that car all over the place and went there and carried that out.
Yeah.
That was some kind of mission that you know what I mean? That wasn't like some dude that did that on his own.
Not even
Makes
close.
no fucking sense.
Yeah, it's very insane. They said he was going to go camping and light off fireworks.
And dude, we'll forget about it. That's over now. What else is up?
No, it is.
What else is up for 2025?
What the fuck were they saying about the pads?
The man pads.
The man pads.
The Iranian man pads.
Bill Cooper's talking in this shit, and this is what I think's going to happen, because I was listening to Ken O'Keefe talk about the Samson option, and
dude, we don't like thinking about that.
But out of nowhere, they're like, dude, there's fucking uranium somewhere in America. So they could just light off a fucking dirty bomb, and you forget everything that happened in Gaza. You forget COVID. You have a fucking nuclear bomb that goes off, and that literally wipes the slate clean, and then that's just all out fucking war.
It's all about a dirty bomb.
Yes.
Yeah.
I that's what, like, in my head, when I see all this shit happening, this is the first thing I think that they're going to do, because they came and went with that shit, and it was like a seed they planted in your head. It was on the Sean Ryan show. A few other people talked about it, and then they kept it pushing.
Yeah.
But I got legitimately scared by aliens. I think that's half the reason I don't believe in space.
I don't know.
Freaks me the fuck out.
Like, you just got scared.
It was in Behold a Pale Horse. Like, later on, he gets into like, you have the deep underground military bases because you need to meet somewhere with the extraterrestrials.
Yeah.
And he talks about Steven Spielberg making E.T., which is lightly based on the story he's claiming was an alien they found, which was called EB.
I know this.
Are you serious?
The guys that consulted Steven Spielberg for Close Encounters and E.T. are the Blue Book guys.
Yes. So
they're from the Majestic 12.
Yeah.
The one French guy is in Close Encounters.
Actually?
Like
an actor?
They put an actor in, but he plays the guy. And that dude's boys with James Fox, I think is James Fox, that went on Matt's podcast.
For real?
I think so, yeah.
Holy shit. But the other thing in that, when he's talking about aliens, remember that really good Reddit thread that was describing aliens, and like it was talking about shit you would never think of, like how they smelled and how they secrete shit differently than us, like they don't have dicks and assholes.
I remember. Yeah.
In this, they were literally talking about the aliens that they've met, which were in Roswell, were like the first ones allegedly that they saw, and they didn't eat like humans. They did it more like they were like chloroform based or not chloroform. That's the thing that kills you. That's the thing that knocks you out when you're trying to party with someone, right? Chlorophyll based, yeah. I was watching too much Red Dragon.
Yeah, Francois Truffaut.
That's hilarious. But in the Behold a Pale Horse, he describes them the same way.
Claude Lacombe. There you go.
And I got to watch Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
You got to. It's a great movie.
Because he said there's a lot of stuff which is like...
Richard Dreyfuss gets the sunburn from the fucking UFOs. He also starts making a crazy like sandcastle type thing. He freaks the fuck out. I like it just on a fact of like it's a husband and wife, and the husband's just fucking unhinged.
Yeah, that's always a fucking... It's a nice duo. But the way this dude's talking about aliens, this is the most sense-making shit I've ever heard, where... He says Roswell goes down or whatever. If you want to believe in aliens, I think it's all mental, because why would you travel in light speed, and how would you do that?
You're still thinking of space.
If you're a space cadet. I'm just fucking on this.
Let's go inside the Earth.
I'm with the other aliens that say it's all spiritual and not all this war stuff. So Bill Cooper says the bad aliens that are like insectoids is 1990 bugs. Shout out Cliff Eye, fucking idiot. But fucking, he says the bug ones.
You can't hit Unc with that, dude.
I just did, dude. He pissed me off with that shit. But fucking,
yo, he's right if you think about it.
Partially, yes.
Maybe not exact days. The dude said when Trump and fucking Rogan sat down, 39 days to melee from that time. Might not have been exactly 39, but was there not drone activity all over America?
And huge fire.
Drone activity all over. Drone activity all over America for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Now there's been an attack on LA. LA's on fire, escape from LA.
Yeah, I mean, he's not wrong. And I'm
just saying, like, if you are crystal balling it, it's pretty close.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
But like, he says that there's the insectoids that come in and they start talking to Eisenhower and those guys and the Majestic 12 or whatever the fuck you want to call that group. And they're just like, dude, we're fucked. We need a little bit of humans to keep our shit going because we fucked ourselves so bad that we cannot reproduce. So it's like, what's that movie where it's the last person on Earth that's pregnant?
Children of Men.
Children of Men. I never remember that fucking movie. But like,
I think that might be coming up, dude. I gotta look that up.
The year?
Might be coming up. Not that they've ever been right. I mean, Escape from LA is 2013.
Yeah. I mean, they're close.
Blade Runner's 2019.
That's hilarious. Because that is a sick ass dystopian future and it's not even fucking close. But they go up with these dudes and they give them like weapon secrets and stuff like that and they leave a hostage for them. So they had alien to chill with, and then there was humanoids from space that said, dude, get rid of your nukes. What year? Don't say 2030.
First of all, the book's from 1992.
Damn.
Children of Men is based on a book. 2027.
Fuck. That's not good.
Right before the LA Olympics.
That isn't good at all. Yeah, but like...
Swear to God, think about the symbolism of Tom Cruise taking the Olympic flame back to LA.
Scientologist.
LA's on fire.
Yeah. They
had a white horse, dude. Beyonce had a white horse.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What is the point of this?
Dude,
on the pale horse is death. The rider is death. Mm-hmm. And with him comes hell.
It's how the book starts, dude.
Yeah.
Like, it's fucking insane that anyone wants to fuck around with this stuff and think it's fucking cool. But I'm with him, kind of, if you want to believe. I can get into it. Like, I can get into believing in aliens. I love the humanoids that say, get rid of your nukes, and we never do. We never get rid of our nukes. And
we did get rid of a lot of nukes.
But
they're building them back up now, but we did get rid of a lot.
We can't do the...
Dude, we used to, when I was a little kid in the mid-'80s, fucking, we had so many more nukes, dude. Imagine. It's so crazy that we're still here. Allegedly.
That's what
if you believe in nukes, dude. If you believe in fucking nukes, man.
That's why... Like,
don't get it twisted, man. Who the fuck knows what these goddamn Freemasons
Why can't they just make a big-ass bomb?
Yeah. Hey,
like, how can that not just be a huge bomb? Why does it have to be atomic energy?
I don't know, man.
That's where I'm with Mel, dude.
I'm with fucking Mel. Dude, I can't wait for this new movie with the spirituality. You got to watch Lethal Weapon. You don't even know about Riggs.
Nope.
Motherfucker's rigged. There's a alternative beginning to Lethal Weapon. That's
Bro, he was 5'11", 235.
Well, he was.
I know. Now he's down under 2.
You know, I can't even look at him. He looks so much like my fucking dad.
Oh, are you serious?
It's crazy, dude.
That's awesome. That's a sick brag, honestly.
Dude, it's like off-putting when I'm like watch him sit on podcasts. I go, oh, that's what it looked like if my dad sat down.
Yeah, dude, it's very weird because he went on Rogan and said all that shit, right? And like,
it's a spiritual battle for good and evil,
dude.
That new movie sounds like it's going to be Paradise Lost. He starts talking about how they're starting with the fall of the angels. He might do it. Then they started talking about Ridley Scott.
Yeah. I
mean, dude, it was literally tapped into my fucking mind.
I was crying when he hit. It's like watching autism dry. That was a great fucking line. That dude just in him, you can tell like there's a motherfucking for anyone he comes across, and he lets everyone fucking live. But the way like
want to smoke.
Like people are fucking spaz. Like Destiny's spazzing on him about like ivermectin and stuff like that.
Spazzing on Mel.
Yes, like
imagine being Mel Gibson finding out that Destiny,
a cockhold,
who literally sucks dick
and moans. You have to say that every time you bring up Destiny sucking a dick. He sucks a dick and moans.
and said something about you, dude.
Just, dude, moaning in general is gay. As a man, the only noise you can make sexually is one that sounds like you're getting hurt. If you say, it's like, what the fuck's going on? You can't do that. And if you do that and suck a dick, you're the gayest guy on the planet, even if you die, bro.
Yeah, I mean, as much as I'm getting confused about, like, I don't know who has to hear this. I do not know who has to hear this. Like, Mel doesn't know what's going on with fucking Destiny, dude.
Oh, fuck no. He quote tweeted, but the whole vibration he's on where Rogan's like, evolution is like,
That's my shit right there.
But that's exactly how I feel about it. It's not like some like...
Dude, I've told you before, man. It just goes so slow that it's not even worth talking about.
But he tried
if you want to sit there and go like evolution or whatever, it's like, okay, man, you're going to hit me with dinosaurs. And then you're also going to tell me, but today they're chickens.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
There's no in between.
I'm supposed to believe this.
There's no in between. So, they had like the craziest thing is when I was reading that Bill Hamer book, it was like they were going crazy with dinosaurs, right? They never talked about them.
John Hamer, yeah.
They never talked about them. And then out of nowhere, like real like 19 or late 1800s, they start talking about them. The feather thing happened because it was a plant in Japan. And something happened where they had to either get rid of feathers or they're just like, fucking throw feathers on them. I don't know. So they just started making dinosaurs and like, this is what they used to look like.
Are you serious?
Completely making it up.
Holy shit.
So there was a fucking place.
There's like entire Jurassic Parks made about this.
Yes. This is like.
Oh, shit about
the fucking shit where it's like, they'll sit there and go like, you're a fucking idiot. You have no idea. And it's like, this is what a Neanderthal sounded like. It's like, dude, you might as well fart. Like, you have no fucking idea how they walk, what they look like. You can't find a full thing. And you're going to find a full thing with bones and no muscles.
I'm reading that shit with the history of religious ideas, and it goes back to that time. And they do have entire burial sites. And they're just people.
Yes, dude.
It's not like there's no other shit. It's just they're humans, and these are their early burial rites, and they're trying to connect it to modern-day religious rites.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's from 1975. That's before a lot of the shit.
Yeah, before the dumb stuff.
The woke mind virus.
Yeah. And wokeness, dude. I'm so tired of it. Try to cancel me, though. Fucking can't, bro. Yeah, the Rogan going off about how, but there's like fucking in-between species. Like, no, there's not.
I mean, they make them up.
They make them up from a jaw.
If you just sit and think it's people. Like, dude, there's NBA players, and there's me. Fast forward fucking 100,000 years.
They find you.
They're not going to think we're the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, it is what it is.
It was close. The brow ridge is huge on this one, but he could walk upright. We're not that sure, though. Yeah. We don't have everything. He's missing a leg. He might have gnawed it off. Yeah, that's like, but like when Mel Gibson's just like, I don't know. You can't swear, like you literally can't.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, I don't know if it's like a fucking side quest or byproduct of getting older, but like, I don't have time for this shit. Yeah. Like, I just don't, dude.
I don't care.
And I'm just with Mel.
Yeah.
Like, Mel's literally just like, yeah, whatever. All right, dude. I'm literally trying to sign up for fucking Ways to Well. Like, fucking, I'm not on that shit.
It's not going to help you.
No, dude, I'm only here for a little while. I have some stuff I want to do.
You might as well read Dune.
I will read. Like,
but I'm saying, like,
that's the same shit. Dude.
Same exact shit. It's
just
Fantasyland.
Get into what you like, dude. Live life. You're only here for a little bit. It goes fast.
It's a theory.
I like it. I don't want to die, but like, hey, man, let's just say we're not going to move any mountains. I'm not going to worry. I'm not going to sit there and keep up with dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Or the new Australopithecus.
You can move through dirt piles.
Yeah.
That's a decent fucking goal. But yeah, like the way people just get so upset about it. It's like, dude, like, you're not.
It's a thing, man. They just buy into science. They wrap it up in their identity being smart. I've seen this happen to people.
Be dumb.
There's people that
let go.
I know. You got to let it go.
For real.
Yeah.
Imagine thinking you're smart.
Like, let me just say, like, anybody that you know or I know or whatever, we're like people that we can listen to talk and understand.
Yeah.
Being like sitting there and thinking you're smart is like you're like 5'9" and there's basketball players.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like that's what it is.
I could dunk if I didn't break my leg.
Talking all smart and it's just like, dude, what?
Yeah,
you're a mental midget, bro.
So dumb.
Yeah.
And then it's crazy that the people that are even.
That's what I mean. Like when I watch Elon talk, I just go, I don't know if this guy's that smart. And it's like,
my son's mentally retarded.
He's paying dudes to play video games for him. All right, man. Well, hey.
That's what I'm talking. Like you sussed that out when he went on Rogan the first time. You're like, dude, how's this motherfucker playing video games?
I can't play video games.
Dude, he paused for 10 seconds to say bandwidth. That's a mental retard.
Made it up, bro.
It's not bad. You're paying people to play video games for you, and then you go on Rogan like, how do you do it? And you could just say, like, if you ask me, bro, how'd you get that sick ass?
Why is Zuckerberg still working? Doesn't make sense.
Pawn.
What the fuck's around his neck? Who the fuck knows? We don't have to get into it.
It's a prayer to his daughters that he says every
night. Okay, man. Whatever. Believe that. Believe that.
Crimping your hair.
Believe that, you'll believe anything.
Yeah, it's like all this shit that is going down right now. It seems like the biggest.
How could you go from dad to that?
Look at you crimping your fucking hair. God, that's such a great fucking freak out. It is like, I don't know, like if you're watching that movie and like I was fucking crying listening to that, like I don't know, that's bad on me. Like, should you be like really like it's a very tense part of the movie? Hearing anyone talk like that makes me fucking cry, dude.
It just hits a little different in 2025. Back when I saw it when I was younger, man, I was like, damn, that's fucked up, dude. Being racist is fucked.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man, that fucking shit makes me... I want to throw it in intros.
Stacy Keach is in that, and he's also in that movie Escape from L.A. with Snake Plissken with Kurt Russell. That's a great movie.
Fucking
and it's actually really a bad movie. If you watch it, it's like too cheesy.
Yeah.
You ever see those like Bruce Campbell type movies? Like
gotta give me more info than that, bro.
Yeah, you definitely didn't see them. They're like Jimmers kind of shit.
Yeah.
It's like Army of the Dead type thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Like Dawn of the Dead and shit like that.
Yeah, like the old versions of that. It's like that corny. But
zombie
like
movies.
Yeah, Snake Plissken's like he gets injected with a fucking designer virus that Stacy Keach. He plays Cameron in American History X. He's like the head neo-Nazi.
American History X is some fucking crazy shit.
Yeah.
That's just a movie that'll get you. But that's the thing, like all this stuff that's going on the internet where it's like the minute you see someone like Bill Cooper talks about it ad nauseum that they're going to bring some dude in and he's going to be like cool and he's going to usher in new tech and stuff like that. I'm with him.
Oh, like the Antichrist type thing?
Not necessarily Antichrist, but like they're just going to give you guys to like worship.
They give you the heroes when it's needed.
One thing he said in the book that I literally wrote down.
Albert Pike.
Yeah. One thing I wrote down was never worship leaders. You can't worship them. Your nuts are tied though. Like when it comes to the election and people are like, oh, fucking, how can you vote for Trump? Like he's like a puppet or whatever. It's like, dude, it's the best I can do.
I hold out hope.
My ass is in the jackpot. You want to sit me and stand? You want me to sit there and stand out, and maybe Kamala Harris gets in. Couldn't fucking have that.
Sorry, bro.
Don't worship. I mean, pour it up, bro. That's a good pour, honestly.
No, I'm just saying. Sorry, bro. Can't do it. Can't vote for Mamala.
And then
Mamala, where are you? Executive Order 1385.
None of it's
coming. It's coming. I knew something was in the air.
Dude,
he's not getting in.
It's. What's today's date?
That's the pain, brother.
What's today's date?
That is the pain. The 11th, I think.
Blue skies.
12th.
You got your days are fucking numbered. They probably got some YouTube lives that they're sitting in the waiting room for the start and like explaining how Trump's actually not going to get in, and then you're going to watch. And dude, honest to God, for myself, for the business, throw a little January 6th or whatever, January 20th, whatever the fuck it is. Do that.
I think it's
give
already,
me something to talk about.
It's over. She did it.
What?
It's over. She did it.
But I'm saying, like, give me the riot. Like, the inauguration, like, give me something good.
You know they don't have that kind of fire.
It's great for business, ladies.
It's the psych meds. They don't have it.
They don't know that every time they freak out, it's great for business. I see that. Like, this is real good.
They don't have the... you kind of have to have, like, pretty high T to go do something like a J6.
Or be mentally unstable.
Mentally unstable, it goes hand in hand. I would say that if you did a correlation, not causation, fucking, if you're dumb and kind of nuts, you have super high T.
Yeah.
I would imagine. Oh, man. Whatever.
What?
I don't know. My head just started. I saw something that fucked me up.
What?
Hand-to-hand combat fight from Ukraine.
Oh, dude, I told you about that.
Ukraine, Russian guys, and I couldn't finish it.
There was a video of it?
Yeah, there's a video, yeah.
He got some, like, Medal of Freedom or some shit.
What are you talking about?
From Putin.
Oh, okay.
He got some sort of medal. That's what I was asking about a little while back. I was like, who is this dude?
For some reason, I got into like this like little mental box of the movie Come and See, because you were talking about Behold a Pale Horse.
Yes.
And I saw Come and See, and in my head, I just
Come and See is the Russian war one?
Yeah.
That one's fucked up, yeah.
It's like, and I was like, damn, that's a revelation. I wonder if that's like why the name, like, did they know that that's what the name is? Obviously, that's why they named it that.
Makes sense.
But I just started like watching like war stuff. And I watched a bunch of
Don't do that.
Yeah, I watched a bunch of drone kills and shit.
Drone kills are the all-time worst. Because like you start watching that and you're like,
that's reality.
That could be it.
That's what it would look like.
Yeah, that could be
That's
it.
how it's so like fighting to the death, hand to hand. Doesn't look like Jason Bourne. It looks
it's like The King. You know that movie with
like
Chalamet?
Yeah,
You're just out of breath and you die.
Just like it's more embarrassing than anything else.
A few grunts, a trip, and you get exploded.
Yeah, it's like a weird scream cry. The guy bites.
Oh, mother.
It's a tough video to watch. I literally didn't finish it.